Very interesting. So this is a club sport steering wheel. Okay. You notice there are no indicators on there for PlayStation or Xbox. See that? Let's hit this one. You can see it has the standard quick release on it that would fit my box over there, the CSL Elite. Okay? No PlayStation buttons, no Xbox buttons. Now, let's do this. We're going to search PlayStation PS Ready wheels. Search. No, I do not agree. Okay. So you notice there's no PlayStation. Now it'll say PC Xbox Ready. See that? It's very clearly marked PC Xbox Ready. When it says Xbox Ready, it will have Xbox buttons on it. Now you notice Fanatec on the button, Fanatec on the button, no Xbox or PlayStation, and it's simple numbers. Let's come down here. PlayStation Ready. This should have PlayStation buttons. PlayStation Ready. Not Xbox Ready or PC Ready. PlayStation Ready. That is an Xbox button. That's an Xbox button. These are Xbox-oriented buttons. PlayStation Ready. Nothing. No PlayStation buttons. Nothing. PlayStation Ready. Club Sport. PlayStation Ready. Not Xbox Ready. PlayStation Ready. Xbox button. So my nephew got one of these for PlayStation, and it came with no button covers. Only PC button covers, no PlayStation buttons. PlayStation Ready, no PlayStation buttons. If you buy this wheel, you will not get PlayStation anything. It'll simply be a Fanatec wheel, okay? Period. Here we go again. Club Sport steering wheel. Formula V 2.5. This is the one my nephew wants to get me. No buttons. No PlayStation buttons, no Xbox buttons, nothing. Now, I'm going to show you something really weird here. I mean, we'll come all the way down. See this? The BMW wheel? You notice there's no PlayStation buttons on. PlayStation Ready, no PlayStation buttons. Why not? Why do the wheels that are Xbox compatible have Xbox buttons? I don't quite understand. See? That's Xbox Ready, PlayStation Ready, all Xbox buttons. If you go all the way down, let's do this. Let me show you something really, really bizarre here. Let's search for DD. DD. Search. Do not agree. Oh. Okay, let's do this. We'll try this and make it easier. If search terms were too short. Very funny. Okay, so PlayStation compatible. PlayStation compatible. Pretty open-ended, right? PlayStation compatible. All right, so now you know the new DD, right? The new DD system. So this is the podium racing wheel. Xbox Ready. See that? Xbox buttons? No. Because they don't have a deal with that wheel. PlayStation Ready. Okay, here we go. PlayStation Ready. I can't hardly see that. Let me do a screenshot. Here we go. No, not PlayStation buttons. See that? Okay. Now we're going to come down here to the DD setups. Okay. Gran Turismo DD Pro wheelbase. Fucking Xbox ready. Gran Turismo is, I mean, is this a name? Yes, it's just a name. This is not a Gran Turismo certified unit. I think something happened between them and Sony because you notice it's Xbox ready. Okay? PlayStation ready. Their cheapest piece of crap fucking wheel that has a habit of failing immediately. It went from $400 down to $199. And you notice there's no, here's the bundle, the Gran Turismo bundle, right? Nope. This one has PlayStation. See that? See the PlayStation logo down there on the start button? See these? Right? But you have to buy the bundle. You have to buy the DD Pro. Okay. Xbox ready. Xbox ready. $849. $969. And then $699. They're not even showing an optional power supply here as part of the bundle. See? So they're really, this is it right here. This is the only wheel that I found on the entire site that, see, and this has Gran Turismo logos on it, and it's for Xbox. You can't play fucking Gran Turismo on an Xbox. Come on, they know that. I know that. You know that. So why are they doing it? Why are they doing this? This is the only one right here, right there, that has PlayStation. Let me take a picture of this for my nephew so I can show him. Okay, it's the only one that has PlayStation buttons, period, on the entire site. Something's up. You can't even get PlayStation buttons from Fanatec. You cannot get PlayStation buttons to cover your other buttons. You buy one that's PlayStation ready, guess what? It doesn't come with PlayStation buttons. It has Xbox buttons or none at all. They stopped handing out those buttons when I bought my Formula One wheel almost four years ago. That was it. That was when I was doing videos saying that Fanatec is having serious fucking problems because Amazon's no longer carrying their products. Sony doesn't want you selling a $1,000 unit that's not available at Amazon, where people have to deal with you and your horrible customer service because that's going to reflect on Sony. So if you're going to be an officially licensed Sony unit, you know what I mean? There's no reason for the Gran Turismo DD Pro. This is an absolute piece of shit wheel right here. I've already seen these where the paint's rubbing off on the buttons and they're wearing in up here, wearing a spot on their handle. I've already seen that. I wouldn't give you $5 for that wheel. The BMW wheel they have now, you can't get it with PlayStation buttons. Guess what? Both of my BMW wheels, they came with PlayStation buttons. They were $750. Now they'll sell you a plain BMW wheel with no buttons on it whatsoever, with a kind of a slash paint job that is not the same wheel that I bought. But they're calling it a BMW wheel simply because they put a BMW sticker on it. I do believe that they're failing financially. That's what I think. I think now that the pandemic is over and people are going outside again, I think that they're starting to see a little drop off in sales and they're fucked. That's what I think. You should be able to buy. Let's do this again. Here we go. We're going to close this out. We're going to do a search. Ready? Here we go. PlayStation buttons. PlayStation buttons. Real simple. Okay, let's see what we get. Search. No, I don't fucking agree. Okay. Xbox, ready. PlayStation, ready. They're not showing you any PlayStation buttons. No PlayStation buttons. These are accessories. Accessories. You notice it's Xbox. It's not even PlayStation ready anymore on that DDs. I think this is because I've been going for a while telling people that this is a horrible fucking design. This looks like a big old motor. It's not. It's actually only about yay wide right here. In actuality, everything is about this wide, and then there's a cover this big on the front and a cover this big on the back. But that bearing sits almost 3 inches behind that clamp, and that shaft is too long, and they're being bent by people. Bent. I told everyone, don't buy these for a few years. You're going to start seeing connection and bent problems with this stupid ass. This is an afterthought, this clamp, because the shit kept pulling out and they went, fuck, we need to come up with something. That's an afterthought right there. No, nobody in their right mind would do that. That's an afterthought. They didn't even make it round, for Christ's sakes. Come on, guys. No buttons, okay? There are no accessories, no buttons. Now, this is as far as I know of, this is the only licensed PlayStation product at Fanatec at the moment. Okay? Other than this one right here. The 5 Newton meter has PlayStation buttons. That's it. In the entire site, that's it. It's the only wheel that has PlayStation buttons. So I get a guy, after I did my video yesterday, oh, I went to the site and everything's fine. No, listen, every time I come in here, I'm getting this. Oh, your cookies are off, man. How the fuck can we sell your information without your cookies? Now, if you don't mind them stealing your cookies, you don't mind them putting cookies in your machine, you don't mind them selling your information that you put in there, your name, your email address, and all that shit they want you to do when you sign up, they want all your information. They say they take credit cards. They don't take credit cards. They don't fucking take credit cards. That's a joke. It was all through the blogs last year. Okay? They don't take credit cards. You need a PayPal account because they have to have cash because they can't continue to produce product without incoming cash because they're riding on a razor's edge. And that's why you get this sneaky kind of shit they're pulling here. They're making like it's PlayStation, okay, but it's not. None of this says PlayStation compatible. None of it says officially licensed Sony product. None of that shit since the Elite went away. This is what I've been trying to tell people. I don't think they have a deal for the DD, to tell you the truth. So if you can, get a CSL Elite. If you can find one new, I've got a whole set upstairs. If you can find one new, you're good to go. And that is the only setup that I would buy. The DD is absolutely shit. The DD1 is overpriced. And the cost versus the difference between a CSL Elite and the DD1, insignificant. Other than the wheel will continue to turn on the direct drive and it stops at 108 degrees rotation with a CSL Elite. So Fanatec, it's the same old company. Same old piece of shit. That's what it is. It's not consumer oriented. It's not financially stable. They lie. They deceive. They suggest when it's not true. And I just don't want to do business with a company like that. So he went to their site and said, everything's fine. And I asked him, could you please explain fine to me? Because I've been dealing with him for a very long time. Could you please explain fine, what you mean by everything's fine? Because that is, I'll guarantee you that came from Fanatec.